Hi friends, how are you? I hope you are having a very nice day, and I hope you had a very good start of the week. Now, the channeling that I'm going to present today is a channeling that was given to me in the solar eclipse yesterday, and I will just begin with the channeling because it is a very important channeling, and so you will know why. So what was being told to me was, as I was proceeding with the timing of the solar eclipse in the Northern American continent, I was being told that this is a merge of the lunar and the solar. This is a merge of the lunar and the solar, meaning they were trying to tell me, now this was a universal channeling, and also coming from the divine masculine parts of it, and you will know how. So the universe was telling me that this is a merge of the lunar and the solar. They were using the word lunar first and then solar. So they were saying that it is a merge of the divine feminine with the divine masculine, and the integration or the merges have started. Now mark my words, the integration happens after illumination, then harmonization, then integration. Integration is a thing which happens prior to unions, spiritual or physical unions, for whatever is meant. Some people are going to come into spiritual union, and some people are going to come into physical union, and some people are going to come into both. So the universe was saying this is a merge of the lunar with the solar, meaning the divine feminine qualities with the divine masculine qualities, or the divine masculine in body with the divine feminine body, in different human beings, or it is the merge of the feminine energy and the masculine energy within yourself. So we also need the merge of the feminine energy with the masculine energy within yourself, and then the feminine energy in its body merging with the masculine energy in another body, which we call the spiritual union or the physical union. So this was happening. Another thing that they were telling me was the totality. So now when they mentioned the word totality, I told them that is the totality being expressed towards the divine masculine. They said we are showing him the path of totality, which means that they were trying to show him the path of the union. They were trying to show him the path of totality, meaning they were also trying to give him hints and synchronicities and signs regarding what totality is, that the divine feminine is his totality. He can only enter totality if he enters the totality along with the divine feminine energy in his own body, or the divine feminine collective, or the divine feminine of his own self, which means the divine feminine that he has. So they were also telling me, the universe was also telling me, by they I mean the universe, they were also telling me that as the totality is being shown to the divine feminine in many ways and forms, and has been shown to the divine feminine in prior months and years also in different ways and form, today for the solar eclipse we are showing totality to the masculine as well as the feminine. First they are showing it to the feminine. Totality means that what will happen once integration and union happens, those pleasant feelings, or those actual consequences of the union, the good consequences, the good outcomes. So they are showing him that totality is required, and they said that they were showing him through the solar eclipse, when everybody was out there from the workplaces and everything watching the solar eclipse. So he had an idea that the solar eclipse was going to happen, but it wasn't a very sought after thing by him, because it was just a solar event, and men in general are trained not to kind of be very interested in these kind of things, by society programming. But they were saying that they have made him interested in such a way that when he looks at the ball of the sun, while the moon covers it, and the whole phenomena happens of the corona, they have sent thoughts, they have planted thoughts in the divine masculine's mind that this is totality, this is the union of the sun and the moon, of the moon and the sun. They were using the word moon first, so they were giving much more importance to the divine feminine than the masculine, or equal importance, as we seek it. So they said that they have shown the divine masculine the path of totality, the path towards union through the solar eclipse happening. So like I said, the divine masculines are not so much inclined, to participate in these kind of occult or spiritual events, or, find meaning out of these events, or find meaning out of nature, trees, plants, animals, There are some who have more developed feminine qualities, but most of them, the masculines, have been society programmed into not being interested interested in these kind of things from the very childhood or something. Although a lot of cultures use telescopes and they teach children about astronomy and other stuff, but still the universe was telling me that they have had to made specific interest in the masculine to show him the path of totality. And as they were telling me that they have shown him the path of totality yesterday, with the solar eclipse happening, while the solar eclipse was happening, they were showing me that the masculine is working at his workplace or is busy in something, and he's being shown or given the thoughts have been planted in his head that this is totality. With your divine feminine, you have totality. So as soon as they gave me this channeling, they also gave me a very strong confirmation that the masculine has registered those thoughts. The masculine, actually, while he was processing these thoughts given to him by the universe and feeling that what would totality feel like with the divine feminine, what would a happy home feel like with the divine feminine, what would union feel like with the divine feminine, they have given him the taste, the thought, and as they were giving him the taste of that success, the thought about that, the feeling about that, and he was smiling. He was seen smiling. He was sitting in a cubicle in some workplace which overlooked, the windows were all glass. There was no wood or no metallic, it was all glass, like in those high-rise buildings. And he was looking out of the window into all of the other buildings, very high-rise buildings, looks like Chicago or New York or maybe South Florida or something, a very high city, kind of a thing. And he was looking outside. As he was looking outside, he's shown smiling to me, the divine masculine. So this divine masculine is wearing a suit, with a vest inside, like a white vest shirt, and then a vest like you have in those tuxedos. And he's wearing a suit, and he's sitting on a revolving chair in a cubicle. The suit is very steel, light gray, even lighter than steel gray. And he's a white male. He's around 5'8", in height. He has light brown hair, not a lot blonde, but brownish, light brown, and he has hazel eyes. This is the man. He has a sky blue tie also, and a very white vest. So he's very dapper looking, dressed, sitting in his cubicle, looking across the glass window, and he's smiling. And as I was shown that scene, I was also given a very strong, clear sentience confirmation that he has felt the totality. He has felt that union will be very good. He has felt that. And how I got the confirmation or the sign was that I was given a very strong breeze on my face, and on my body, on my half of my body, and it wasn't coming to the other side of my body. It was just coming to one full half of my body, like the divine masculine was igniting one half of my body, which was his half, or my masculine half, and he was sending me that breeze. Now, why this was a confirmation and a clear sentience? Because naturally, where I was standing, there was no breeze at all at that time, no breeze, not even a hint of it. And suddenly I get this gust, and I could get normal gusts of breeze, I could get normal gusts of breeze anywhere I'm standing, and they could start happening suddenly, that doesn't give me a clear confirmation. But what gave me a clear confirmation, that this gust of breeze or gust of wind blew on me, one half of my body, and it gave me the message that the divine masculine gave me the message that, I am sending you this, and this is a confirmation that I have felt the same smile as you're smiling after getting this breeze, this gust of wind, because you're feeling very relaxed with this breeze or gust of wind. It was very sweaty, it was very hot, and suddenly I get this while I'm getting this channeling. It was like chills throughout my spine, from below to above, like Kundalini rising. The serpent went from below my root chakra and it came out of my crown chakra, so that much intensity the breeze or the gust of wind had. So that much intensity your divine masculine felt when he was planted the thoughts of totality or of union, so it is a very pleasant channeling, a very big confirmation. And the way I get my signs and the way my body responds to channelings is like it's awesome and amazing, and you should get these lessons from these channelings and get this valuable information from these channelings. And then they showed me that they are using the word lunar first and the sun behind the lunar, that the lunar is merging with the solar. Now, so another message was that the lunar is merging with the solar. Now, they were saying giving this message, the universe was giving this message, that it is the divine feminine who has overpowered the journey energetically. Now, we don't mean that overpowering the masculine in a fight or a fist fight or falling over him or nothing like that, nothing physical. But what we mean is, or what the universe meant was, that the feminine has come into high vibration, and she's the one who is reaching so much empowerment that she is the one who is covering the sun, hence the solar eclipse was formed, hence the totality was formed, hence the union was formed. So she is coming into so much empowerment that she has totally covered the masculine in a very good way, that he is getting the effect of that empowerment. He is feeling that empowerment in you, and it is making him go bonkers in a positive way. It is making him go bonkers, that oh my god, this person who was so codependent, who was so much chasing after me all the time and all that, and she was so much in need of love, now suddenly she's doing her business, she's wearing such nice clothes, she's wearing these necklaces. This is the external things that he sees on social media for you. But otherwise, even if you are not on social media, he's feeling all those things from you, that you are turning your back, and you are like, it's fine, I know I'm already in union in 5D, and I don't need to take this shit on the earth and all that, and I want to, have my own life, have my own business, have my own house, take care of my kids, and he can, whenever he comes back, it's totally fine, I will see if I'm single or not, and that kind of a vibe he's getting it, and on top of that, he's getting the social media vibe, nice dresses, nice necklaces, maybe he thinks you have already moved on, dating somebody, that is why you're so happy, these kind of things. So this is empowerment, my feminines, this is empowerment, and he's feeling it, and the universe is telling me it is like how the moon just covered the sun and caused so much of a vibrant spectacle that the whole world was looking at it through YouTube, through television, through real life watching, going to Portland, Oregon, or going to wherever the path of totality was. He's saying it is the divine feminine who has become so empowered, like the lunar, that she has covered the solar, and now a bright light, a spectacle of union, a spectacle of spiritual union, a spectacle of physical union is there for the world to see, and the world is awestruck, my friends. The world is awestruck by this spectacle, by this spectacular event which is going to happen in your life sooner than later. The physical union, the spiritual union, it is here for you, and that has been depicted by this channeling, by the divine masculine collective, by the particular divine masculine, the white male, and by the universe. Now, this does not hold true for any race or ethnicities. It is there for all. The white male does not depict anything apart from the physical characteristics that he showed me. I hope you found this channeling very valuable, my friends, and I hope you will get valuable lessons out of it. And for any personal readings, the information is always in the description boxes of all of my videos. Check out all of them, even the videos that I did 2 years back, but for the descriptions of now, because 2 years back my website was totally different and my prices were way higher. So now you check the description boxes of all the latest videos, which have a flame symbol, and you can go to the services available video also. It is called Twin Flames services available video. You can get information there. You can also find my website there. Go there, check all of the details, read everything, and you have to send me the payment on PayPal, and you have to send me your story thus far on my email and not on PayPal. Send me the story on my email, and that's all you need to do, and you will get your deliveries. Right now the deliveries are going in for last week of if you book now, you are going to get your deliveries in the amount of time that is mentioned on the website, around 10-15 days. And for those who have already booked, they will be getting their readings in these coming 2 weeks till the end of August. Thank you so much, my friends. God bless, take care, and have a wonderful day, and be relaxed and be patient, because I'm reading all of you very nicely, and I'm giving you all the details, and I'm working very ethically and very authentically for all of you. So no need to worry, no information is ever lost. I have a list of all of you who book, and I'm going turn by turn. So just relax, wait, and one day out of the blue you will just get your delivery. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Many kisses.